So for most of my pop-up fishing, in fact for all of my buoyant bait fishing, I use this, which is the 360 rig, which is a rig I developed along with a friend about, or I don't know, maybe even 10 years ago now, and I've used it exclusively now for pop-ups. I've caught untold fish on it. It really is a devastating rig. The beauty of the rig is the flexibility, the movement, because you've got a swivel incorporated onto the shank of the hook. You get this 360 movement, hence the name of the rig, and the hook can go up and down, the hook link can swivel around, the bait's got movement, and I even tie a small hair between the ring and the bait for an extra bit of flexibility. So whichever way the fish come at this rig, it's going to spin round and hook them in the bottom lip. For the hook link material, you can use anything really. You can use fluorocarbon, coated braid. I tend not to break coated braid if I use coated braid because it tangles. But at the moment I'm just using a 30-pound solid braid, a couple of little bits of lead putty just to keep it hard on the bottom. And the reason I'm using this hook link at the moment is because I'm fishing in very, very heavy weed, and then it's a totally reliable, strong setup. You want to fish the bait. I usually fish a small pop-up on this, and you want to fish it, if possible, so that the rig sits on the bottom from the swivel and the hook sits up like that. That seems to be the most effective way. The crucial part of the rig is the positioning of the stops. The top stop should always be right on the top of the bend there, so that the bait sits above the hook. So when the fish come down on top of it, all they're seeing is the pop-up, and as the bait goes in, the hook follows in the same line of the bait. And the backstop is halfway down the back of the shank. If you have the backstop too far down, like that, there's a possibility that the rig can sit upside down. So halfway down with the backstop, right on top of the bend with the top stop. And for hook baits, my favourite all-time pop-up is the Mainline Pineapple. These are the smaller size, and they sit just right with a size 8 360 hook. Perfect pop.